Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go hoard up. Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. Not a whole heck of a lot of stuff, comes out today. Only Kung Fu Panda 3 and like Whiskey Tango Foxtrot and stuff. It's yet another slow week for movie releases. But I'm gonna be heading on out there anyway to see what kind of cool deals there are to be had out there this week. Cause that's what I do every Tuesday. Even if I'm not making a video on said Tuesday, I go out to these stores just to look around anyway, man. Cause that's what I've been doing since the beginning of time, or since the beginning of my existence. We're going to Tower Records and things like that too. But guys, also stay tuned to the end of this video. I have a handful of DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Also, I have a box I got in the mail earlier today that my sister said, arrived today, which I'll unbox as soon as I get home. So stay tuned for that. All right, just got off my motorcycle over here and over at the first location of the day, Best Buy. Let's head on in and see what they got. All right, everyone, let's take a look and see what Best Buy has this week. They have the Kung Fu Panda on the three different little formats over here: DVD, Blu-ray 3D right here. There's no 4K of this one right here, but I kind of really like this movie, and Best Buy has an exclusive one for the 3D right here. I don't know, that's really kind of a fun sequel. I like this one a lot more than the second one, to be honest. And the other one that came out today over here, something called Gridlock, which I'm not 100% sure what this one is, but Danny Glover's in it, and he's pretty cool, but he kind of sort of does any kind of movie these days. Oh, and for you guys who don't know, for you guys who bought the Star Trek Wrath of Khan Blu-ray, there was like a weird disc error that was going on in this Blu-ray, and Paramount is doing like a disc replacement program for you guys who bought it that got that weird little glitch problem, with their Blu-ray releases. So make sure you guys check out Paramount. They'll give you like a new replacement disc, because there was like a scene or two that like had like a weird different edit or different like footage they use. Like, it was really random stuff. I found out from my friend Zara Nizarek here on YouTube. So if you guys got the first edition of the Wrath of Khan here on Blu-ray, you can get a new replacement disc of like the corrected version. I just want to let you guys know that if you're a fan of Star Trek. This just got out of Best Buy right now. Got one thing in there, nothing super special. I'll show you at the end. You'll be like, what? Why'd you get that for? All right, at my next location of the day, the local Goodwill. Let's head on in and see if they have anything new. All right, guys, I'm in Goodwill right now, looking at some of the DVDs and Blu-rays, or not really Blu-rays, that they had some Blu-rays last time I was here, and there's a couple of really cool VHS tapes that they have over here. Empire Records, one of my all-time favorite movies ever. But I saw this right here. Looks really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen the movie before, and it's called My Life in Turnaround. I don't even know if this one's on DVD or not, but it looks like something I would totally be watching back in the day. You know what I mean? If I still had the VCR and stuff. I do have one, but it's like down in the garage and things. But Life in Turnaround. Let me know if this is good or if it's on DVD. Well, guys, here's something you can buy right here. Hoffa on DVD. But if you just want like the paper sleeve cover right here, it's only going for $2.99 right now. If you just want the the artwork for it, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's what Goodwill's starting to do now, just sell artwork. Excuse me, sir. Is that a miracle piano? No, it's not a miracle piano? No. Oh, shucks. Oh, alright everyone, I'm over at my next location right now, the local supermarket over here. Gotta pick up a few things, man. And I'm over in one of my favorite aisles over here with these little, flavored sparkling waters that they have here. This is like a lot of the stuff I've been drinking lately, that and just regular water and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, this black cherry one is one of my favorites right here. They're all 0 calories, but I'm just over here shopping right now. I already have a little cart full of stuff that I'm going to be getting right here. A couple of Dan and Leek, Light and Fit Greek yogurts over here. This cherry and the lime, and of course my 30-calorie milk over here. All right, everyone, over at my next location of the day. So let's go on in and see what they got. All right, everyone, let's take a look and see what Target has over here this week. They have like a little thing going on with like Muhammad Ali, Facing Ali documentary right here. They also have another documentary called The Greatest. Of course, these ones are, been previously released, but now they're just like putting them out because he passed away. But they also have, Precious Cargo here on DVD, and My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, which is like a week ago. But they have also another movie that came out this week called Eye in the Sky right here with Helen Mirren and Alan Rickman and Aaron Paul. I got a chance to watch this one a few weeks ago. I really couldn't get into it, but like some people are really digging this one. But yeah, I just want to let you guys all know that this one's out right now on DVD and Blu-ray. Also, they have Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of dug it a lot more than I thought I was going to. You know what I mean? It wasn't amazing, but like it was actually really watchable. You know, it's one of those one-time watch kind of films. And this one right here, I still really want to see. And the price point is, did it go down for Eddie the Eagle? And guys, this one also came out this week right here, Adventures in Babysitting, a Disney TV remake. I actually really like this one. It's not as good, you know, as the original film that came out back in the 80s with like Elizabeth Shue and things, but it was actually really kind of entertaining, and it has the star from the, you know, the Girl Meets World that's on Disney Channel right now, which I still haven't seen yet. I'm definitely gonna have to get Girl Meets World whenever it comes to DVD or Blu-ray. Well guys, at a Target right now, didn't really find anything in there. I kind of knew I wasn't from the new release movies that were coming out today. But guys, let's go on home and I'll show you guys what I hoarded up on and show you what I got in that special box. You guys ready? So let's go on home. Alright guys, I'm back home now from hoarding up, about to show you guys what I hoarded up on today. Actually, the first thing I got was over at Best Buy. It's not a movie, it's just kind of whatever. I just bought some ink from our HD, you know, HP printer, you know, that we have right here. You know, we just need that every once in a while to replace that stuff. That's all I got at Best Buy, nothing movie related over there out there today. But I told you, I got a box in the mail right here, and it's from a website called Blu-raysforeveryone.com. I have a link for their, you know, website down below in this video. I'm gonna show you guys what I got from them. I already kind of like pre-opened this a little bit so I don't struggle with it forever. I'm gonna show you guys what's in this package right now. Let's unbubble this baby. Okay, let's put this over here. They always wrap it up nicely in nice bubble wrap right here. Let's unbubble this. Bubble. Oh yeah. Okay, let's unravel this right here. I'm kind of excited, to be honest, because I really wanted these. And this is Jaws 2 here on Blu-ray that just came out. Jaws 3 on Blu-ray right here, which I heard the transfer is not the greatest on here from my friend Cody on Facebook and things. And also Jaws the Revenge here on Blu-ray, which I got off of Blu-raysforeveryone.com. They always have like really good deals going on. You can also buy slipcovers off their website too. Like if you're a slipcover aficionado and you have a movie that you don't have a slipcover to, you can buy it on their site and things. And they have steel books, like all these exclusive kind of cool things. Make sure you guys check out their you know, website in the link description down below. Also, if you guys want to pick up the Jaws sequels on Blu-ray yourself. But guys, let's go upstairs for some quick DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Alright everyone, on to the review portion of this video right here. I have about 6 DVDs and Blu-rays here to talk to you guys about today. The first 2 up are from Arrow Video US right here. And the first one up is actually a documentary film that I absolutely loved. And it's called Ray Harryhausen, Special Effects Titan here on Blu-ray. This is a documentary film on the special effects artist himself, Ray Harryhausen. He's a special effects artist who got inspired by the special effects man, I forgot his name now, that made the original King Kong film back in the 1930s and things. And he saw that movie and said, dude, I want to be a filmmaker. I want to make my own cool monster movies and things. And this is a documentary about the man himself. And you get interviews in here with a bunch of great directors like Steven Spielberg and what other names on here? Peter Jackson, James Cameron, Tim Burton, Guillermo del Toro, and a bunch of others. You even get Ray Harryhausen himself on here talking about his career, you know, movie by movie, from like, you know, his first movie he made all the way up to, you know, his later career, and how he talked about, like, even, you know, when CGI came into frame, how he was like, you know what, I want to stay with stop motion animation, and like I like CGI. He's like, I like CGI and things like that, but like I want to stick to my roots and stay with the cool, you know, puppetry and stuff by, you know, moving things, you know, frame by frame. And this was just a really fun documentary. I've been a big fan of Ray Harryhausen's work for years, and his work inspired people like, you know, James Cameron and Guillermo del Toro and, you know, Steven Spielberg, especially when Steven Spielberg made Jurassic Park and things. It's just a really in-depth documentary about the man Ray Harryhausen. You get extended interviews on here, a Q&A on here, and a trailer. There's also a handful of other special features on here. But if you're a fan of Ray Harryhausen, I want to let you guys all know about this new documentary right here. Really, really well done. And next up over here is a movie that I always really liked, and I'm happy it's on Blu-ray. I just don't know why the original film isn't on Blu-ray, and if it is, I don't know. I haven't seen it. And this is Return of the Killer Tomatoes here on Blu-ray. Man, this is just a wacky, super over-the-top film. I have a little story sorry, about the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, the original film. But this one right here is about this crazy scientist guy who has these tomatoes that he's experimenting with, and he's turning them in to, like, evil henchmen for himself, like evil bodyguards that go around his house, like Rambo type kind of guys and different things. He's turning, he even made a tomato into a girlfriend for himself. And it's just really wacky, self-aware humor that I always really like. It's just really super, super stupid, but like in a really fun way. And if you haven't seen it before, you get a really super young George Clooney in here. But my little story I have about this film is that my mom told me years ago she could have been in the very first, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes film, because in that film, which I believe shot in San Diego or wherever it was where she lived, and all her college friends are in that movie. But she didn't go for some reason. She's just like, I don't know what it was. I just said, screw it. It's probably something stupid. And didn't go. She could have been in the original film, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. You know what I mean? Like, I always remember her telling me that little story about, like, every time she watches it, she sees all her, like, a lot of her, college friends and stuff. It's just really kind of fun. But if you guys have never seen Return of the Killer Tomatoes, or Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, definitely get this one here on Blu-ray. It's a new 2K restoration transfer on here. It looks absolutely beautiful. You get a little bit of special features on there. Just want to let you guys all know it's out on Blu-ray now. You also get reversible artwork. And next up over here from Lionsgate is a film I really knew nothing about when I got it. It stars Tim Roth, and it's called 600 Miles here on DVD. I don't think there's a Blu-ray release of this film, to be honest, but it's about this young guy right here. I forgot his name in the movie. Rodolfo, I think. He's this guy. He has a friend, and he's a gun runner. He goes from the U.S. and smuggles guns into Mexico, and as he's but at the same time he doesn't know that he's being tracked by this ATF agent played by Tim Roth and stuff. And one day Tim Roth busts him in the middle of something that he's doing wrong, and something happens, and the Rodolfo, or whatever his name is, takes Tim Roth as a hostage and goes into Mexico. And you have to watch the movie to see what happens when he goes into Mexico with an ATF agent and things, because he doesn't really know what he's doing. He just got scared and flustered at the time. And it was kind of a decent watch, but the ending was just kind of left more to be desired, in my opinion, when I was watching it. Really nicely acted, really kind of cool, nicely shot and stuff, but the ending, like I said, just didn't really do it for me, to be honest. But next up over here from Universal is a movie that came out a couple of weeks ago, and I kind of wanted to see it because I liked the first film. The first film was a cult classic, not a cult classic, but a cult film that was made for very little money and made over $240 million at the box office years ago. And now 14 years or 15 years later, we got the sequel, and that is My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, right here on Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy combo pack. And of course, this one takes place years after the original one. And the couple, the one, I believe her name is Nina Savaris or whatever, the star of the film. She's in the relationship with the guy that she got with in the first film, but yet her relationship with him is kind of floundering a little bit. The job she had, she just lost because her job closed, and now the only job she has is working at the family restaurant. And she has, of course, a daughter now, and her family is always pressuring her young 14-year-old or whatever daughter, you got to get married, you got to have babies, and all this kind of stuff. I found this movie to be, really light and fluffy and airy, and I kind of liked it, but it kind of sort of felt like I was watching the TV show version of My Big Fat Greek Wedding, which they also had a short-lived TV show called My Big Fat Greek Life, I think it was called. That was like maybe aired for like a season or two back in the day. But like this one right here was actually kind of funny. It's not as memorable as the first film. But yeah, guys, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 is a movie you can watch with the entire family. It's really light and fluffy. It has, of course, corny dialogue with a funny Greek family always having to be there, for every moment of things. But I know I kind of enjoyed it for what it was. It's not as cool as the original film that I saw about about 14 years ago, but this one was just okay, to be honest with you. And next up over here, and last two up for this video here, from Olive Films, and the first one up right here I've never seen before, and it's called Cornbread Earl and Me. And this one right here stars a young Lawrence Fishburne. It was made in like 1974. It's about this guy named Cornbread who lives in Chicago. He's an inspiring, basketball player. He wants to do nothing but play basketball and make a living for his family. And there's these two other kids. One's played by Lawrence Fishburne. They're just infatuated with him. They want to be his best friend. They want to, be around him forever, and they're always around him, asking him questions, hanging out with him, telling everybody, yeah, I'm friends with Cornbread, man. We go way back, and all this stuff, until something tragic happens, and these two young boys are forced to, to face adulthood and have to figure out what they're gonna do. Are they gonna, have to come out and be adults about what's happening here, or they're gonna have to run and hide behind their parents and things. It was actually a really well done film, for the time. It does have some real cheesy acting and some sort of little bit of cheesy dialogue in this film, but it looks absolutely beautiful on Blu-ray. I've never seen it on any other format, but it does look really nice here. And on this Blu-ray you get the theatrical trailer, which was actually a nice little addition to this Blu-ray. But I really dug that film, and I suggest you guys check this one out if you guys are into urban flicks, or I really don't know how to explain it any better, because it's like real down and dirty. It was like filmed in Chicago, and it's like on the streets of of Chicago in the 1970s. I actually really enjoyed that film. And this one right here, this last one up today, is from Olive Films also, and it's called Home of Our Own. And this one right here stars a young Edward Furlong, and you also get Kathy Bates in here. And it's about this mom, played by Kathy Bates. She's a single mother with 5 kids, and she's doing anything she can to get by, put food on the table for her children. But at the beginning of this film, she gets fired from her job, and she's forced to try to figure out what she's gonna do. And so she ends up, you know what? I'm gonna take my kids in this crappy car that's about to fall apart and just drive and see if I can find a place that that I can set up with my family, even though I don't have a dime to my name. And it's what this family goes through, not having a cent to their name, getting in this car and driving along, trying to find a place to live, and until they do, and then you find out how their lives unfold and things. I really thought this movie was amazing. I was watching it going, oh my god, how have I not seen this movie before? You know what I mean? I thought I would have saw this movie back in 1993. This was the era of me watching almost anything and everything. You know what I mean? And loving everything. And Edward Furlong was probably around the same time, of course. He did the T2 and stuff. But this was just an amazing film, really nicely acted in here by Kathy Bates and Edward Furlong. But if you've never seen it before, definitely check it out. It's a really good family, a really good film about a family, man. I really did enjoy this one very, very much. But guys, that's all I have to show and talk to you guys about today for this review portion of this Hoarding Up video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys like my videos, and I'll see you all next time. Hoarders, unite.